Fox Business Alert, a new blockbuster expose by the Wall Street Journal reveals a shocking reality hitting multiple Fortune 500 companies in the face and on the bottom line. Infiltrated uncovers legions of North Korean citizens using stolen identities of Americans in order to win jobs with salaries they then send back to the dictatorship and its nuclear weapons program. Look at just some of the companies where North Korean operatives have landed remote IT jobs, according to the Journal. IBM, JP Morgan Chase, Microsoft, CrowdStrike, CVS, Crate and Barrel, Toast, McGraw-Hill. The Journal says dozens of the most valuable corporations in America have unknowingly put North Koreans directly on their payrolls. In never-before-seen recordings of corporate employers interviewing applicants for remote IT jobs, one employer catches a fake North Korean by asking him one question the worker refuses to answer. Watch.
We get like a lot of imposter candidates, particularly North Koreans, like posing as like people that they're not. So one of the tests that we do is trying to get them to say, Kim Jong-un is a fat, ugly pig. Could you say that for me? Sorry, no, Kim Jong-un, you know, the leader of North Korea. Can you say it?
He refused to say it, but for every one busted, scores of others are infiltrating U.S. corporations. How are they pulling this off? It starts with North Koreans stealing American identities off the dark web and then using AI deepfakes and face-swapping techniques to pass remote job interviews. Once hired, they log in remotely, perform the work they were hired to do, and siphon hundreds of millions of dollars in salaries back to North Korea, which then fund programs, including North Korea's nuclear program. While millions of American college graduates are desperate for work in a very tough job market, corporate America is failing at basic identity verification. And as cybersecurity experts warn, once inside these networks, the operatives don't just take a paycheck, they could gain access to steal sensitive trade secrets and disrupt critical infrastructure. Joining me now, first on Fox Business, one of the nation's top cybersecurity experts, Kevin Mandia, founder and CEO of Armadin. Kevin, I watched this documentary last night. Incredibly disturbing. How widespread is the North Korean infiltration into U.S. companies becoming?
Well, we're getting better at detecting it, not worse. That's the good news. Liz, this is a direct result of COVID. I mean, I remember everybody had to lax their hiring principles during the COVID pandemic because they were hiring people without bringing them into the office, without not seeing them. And so every single CEO, every HR professional needs to go back to those practices and tighten them up, and happy to get into that dialogue, Liz. But we are far better today than we were 2 years ago at detecting the North Korean threat. Now, that's at the bigs with the resources and the knowledge, and the expose that came out helps the littles and the supply chain now recognize, hey, we can't do this remote hiring without putting some traps in place to make sure we're actually hiring who we think we are.
Well, the trap that we just showed was where one of, and maybe we can sort of roll the tape, but there was a potential hirer, somebody who was hiring, asking, well, we've had some North Korean infiltrators try and get into our company, so could you just say that Kim Jong-un is a fat pig? And that employee, potential employee right there, was caught because he wouldn't say it. And they knew then, okay, he won't say it. But there've got to be more sophisticated ways to catch these guys.
Yeah, there absolutely are. Think about back in 2020, 2021, when we shut the offices down, but we still needed to get great talent, and there's high competition for great engineers. These people that you're interviewing that are North Korean workers do not think they're bad engineers. They probably are. So the traps you put in place when you're hiring is make sure when you get an in-person interview, if you can, you do geolocation on the connections when you interview them. Where are they really coming from? If you're shipping them equipment, quite frankly, I have them come into the office to get it. Most of the bigs can afford to do in-person interviews at least once during the process. So you bring them in, you make them sit in the hot seat, and you throw some people at them. You do unscheduled calls with them. Call them back. Demand, where are you? FaceTime them instead of Zoom. Get inside of, or they can't use a deep fake to try to get in front of you.
So you see on the screen, They were FaceTiming these guys, and some of them got smart enough to use face swapping techniques, which they also showed. Who you see on the screen are sometimes they're using fake faces of people. They've gotten that sophisticated to put the deep fakes over their own faces. So how about simply just saying, come in and get your laptop and show us your passport?
It totally works. And just so you know, we're using AI to find these guys too. They tend to have shared resumes. Their resumes are like Mad Libs. They're going out to LinkedIn and trying to steal personas that look the role and look the part. But we're using AI to go out and figure out which personas are being borrowed by the North Korean IT workers so we can get out in front of it. This is a problem we're getting better at solving, not worse. I can tell you that. And by the way, everybody now knows this is an insider threat problem. If you give them the keys and the access, you got to monitor them. So there are protocols in place for any new employee, whether North Korean or just a new person that wants to steal your IP. Put some traps in place on the endpoint and watch them for the first couple of weeks and see what they do. You can have an immediate response to an insider threat, whether North Korean or other. And more companies are starting to recognize this. You got to get in person during the hiring process. It makes a difference.
$800 million, according to the Wall Street Journal, has been sent from these salaries that these North Koreans are making into the North Korean weapons program. I mean, it's using American companies' money. That's absolutely outrageous. Let me just quickly ask you this, because stolen identities on the dark web. There's a gentleman in the documentary named Michael Brown. This poor guy had his identity stolen. He's from Georgia. Maybe we can show some video of him. And he showed up to the unemployment office because he's been, he went to go tell them that he had actually gotten a job. And they said, well, wait a minute. We see you working at 11 different companies under your ID. And he said, wait, what are you talking about? And now his whole credit is destroyed. He can't get a job. He can't get a bank account. He finally did get a job, but he couldn't get a loan, and he couldn't co-sign a loan on his daughter's college loan.
Well, you've seen a lot of folks get into the identity protection space trying to backstop these kind of crimes. We all have relatives that have had their identity stolen. Even I did a background check on my, what's been opened in my name before and found a couple of accounts I didn't open that somebody else did. This is a constant threat to all of us until we solve, and it cuts both ways on identity, Liz, because we need better identity, we need better controls, but people sometimes think anonymity equates to privacy. So we got to find a balance between the privacy and the constant identity controls and recognize privacy and anonymity are different things. But as a nation, we can definitely get better at protecting identity. And for the most part, this has happened so often that there's whole companies that help you get your identity back in order.
Kevin, the North Koreans aren't the only ones who've got to be doing this. I know that the Chinese are pulling off successfully some infiltrations. Hackers used publicly available tools to get into the Taiwanese government's websites. I think they used 8 AI agents to hack into it. So AI is a double-edged sword, is it not?
I think you're going to see in AI, let's face it, when the models are being leveraged as intelligence to attack you, they're going to find things humans in the past didn't. So we're going to have a near-term growth in the threat against our networks and our cybersecurity. But over time, what you'll see is AI being built by the good guys to actually attack you will be used to train AI built by the good guys to defend you. And that model's coming very fast, Liz, because of exactly what you just said. We've got to leverage the models to build better defense. And the way to do that is actually train the defensive models with an offense. And that model will come into play and make us, in the mid and long term, more secure. Unfortunately, in the near term, it's kind of a race by the bad guys to take advantage of the models to create havoc, and the good guys to say, are we model resistant on defense?
Kevin, before we go, just give us, for any business owner who's watching, your #1 best trick to catch anybody who's trying to pull something like this off.
Get them in the office. If they're trying to impersonate an employee, bring them in, put them in the hot seat. The risk is far too much.
Amen. Good stuff. Thank you very much for coming on to talk about this.
Thank you, Liz. Take care.